before going to explain anything, I just want to give you what is radiological equipments. What do you know about the radiological equipments? Both diagnostic as well as therapeutic. So you are studying number of biomedical equipments, and we are taking certain equipments are radiological equipments. Even if you go to any hospital, the radiology department will be separate because it deals with the radiation. So you are going to study about number of equipments which deals with the radiation. And we use the radiation for both diagnostic as well as therapeutic applications. As a diagnostics, when you go for, most of our radiological equipments are medical imaging techniques. Imaging techniques means getting the information from the human body without actually cut open. We try the information, we take the information from the internal structure. This is called imaging. And I can tell one thing. So nowadays we have recent developments, lots of developments in the medical field, and most of the development is only because of the development of medical imaging techniques. Do you accept this? Immediately if some hospital wants to show their recent development or recent advancement, then what are the equipments they will show? MRI. They will be showing MRI, 64 slice CT. We have PET CT. Like this only they will be showing their specialty, because the development in medical imaging will make the physician to do better treatment. Suppose if there is no CT or MRI, think about the physician's condition. A person met with an accident. He got some injury in his head. We don't have CT, we don't have MRI. How the physician can do the surgery or treatment? Doesn't have any information about internal structure. He cannot give anything. So he has to know what happens inside the brain. And we have MRI. MRI will cut the brain into number of slices. Each and every slice will be shown as a image. Then they can able to identify where exactly the problem is. Suppose he had some hemorrhage. Hemorrhage is the blood leakage. Where exactly the hemorrhage is. If it is in a superficial layer, then he can go for some sort of treatment. Suppose if it is internal, then he has to plan. Without planning, they cannot do any surgery. So without the imaging system, nowadays the surgeries are really tough. They cannot, just like that, they cannot open the skull and they cannot do the surgery. Whether the surgery is possible or not, whether we can able to remove this blood clot or blood leakages, brain tumors or any dead cells. They have to plan it, then only they can go for removing or opening the skull. So without the imaging, the brain surgery is not at all possible nowadays. Number one. Number two, everybody prefer nowadays the minimal invasive or the laparoscopy surgery, endoscopy surgery or keyhole surgery. That is a development in the treatment, isn't it? So how it is possible? Without actually cut open, through some hole, they do the surgery. How it is possible? Only with the help of imaging technique. Without the imaging technique, they cannot do all this surgery. So imaging techniques are very much important. And as a biomedical engineer, it is necessary to know about all the principles behind this imaging technique. So we are going to deal about those imaging techniques in this particular equipments as a diagnostic side. When you go for therapeutic side, the same radiation can be used for treating some diseases. For example, mostly it is used for treating cancer, because these radiations are ionizing radiation, like our X-rays, gamma rays, alpha rays, beta rays, they are nuclear radiation. So we use these radiation to destroy the cancer cells, so the cancer can be treated by using the radiation. So both diagnostic as well as the therapeutic use, we use the radiological equipments. And this is a vast area. Radiological equipment is a vast area. So within 1 hour, I can able to cover only few information. So I would like to take MRI, okay, magnetic resonance imaging, and which is really a marvelous technique. Suppose brain, without cut open skull, brain and everything, we cut the brain into number of slices, 30 slices, 25 slices, 28 slices, how many slices you want. We can cut it to any level and we can able to show it as a clear image. Even if you cut the brain as a open, you cannot see that much information. But we can able to give you that much information with the help of the MRI image. That is the MRI imaging technique. And I think you are aware of all the imaging techniques. We have X-rays,